Lone Star Throwdown is next week in Conroe. And since we've been playing with our off-road toys so much lately, I haven't really given much love to the Daddy Bill truck. And we considered maybe driving it this year. It's a pretty good haul, about 7 hours, which it's more than capable of doing that at 700 horsepower on pump gas. But we need to give it a once over and make sure that that's real life. That is not the kind of answer I was looking for. Truck is way too much trouble to put it up on jack stands and get underneath it far enough to figure out where this leak's coming from or potentially do any repairs. So I reached out to my buddy Jonah at Saggy Speed Shop. He's local. He's got a lift. He said maybe we could just put it up there for about an hour during a gap of his day. As always, I want to try to be a good human, so I'm going to take everything I may need to do the cleanup and inspecting what's going on before tying up too much of his time and give him a sticker, which you guys can get one too. We'll see you at Lone Star Throwdown. Look us up, and we'll probably have some extra merch too to give away. Look what the cat dragged in over here, our favorite tuner. Call him.
Go give me some fish.
Born Scout.
Yeah.
Yeah, go give me some gas station fish. Yeah.
I don't think that this seal's not, I mean, there's some moisture right there, but it's not like it's leaking there necessarily. No. This side, the connector, you know, leaked at one point, but I filled it full of silicone when I pulled. I could not get the pan to quit leaking, so I hate to admit it, but I just finally RTV'd it on.
Yeah.
And that stopped it until I freaking dynoed it. Every time this truck's been on a dyno, it's created a transmission leak. I see the front line,
yeah.
Which that wasn't true the last time I checked, and you know, but it clearly has a little bit of a leak there now. But it would tend to leak. Well, no, maybe it wouldn't come down the hose. Because, you know, once it touches this seam along the pan, like it basically wicks it all the way around.
Yeah, makes you think you got a ping.
You have no idea where it's really coming from. That's kind of an easy-ish fix there. I did have the front line was leaking too on the cooler, but I took all that apart and just like removed it and put double clamps on the transmission cooler, and I think this got that stopped. But yeah, I'm so sick of having this thing leak. So I guess we'll wipe that down and tighten it up, but everything else, it's kind of nice to get underneath here and just check the stuff too.
It's the first time it's been on a lift?
Yeah. Approved?
Yeah, it looks really good.
So these drag radials are getting some exceptional tread wear. Probably should clean up this engine compartment some and kind of give our best effort. It's not like terribly dirty or grimy or anything, but it is pretty dusty, and I'd like it to show as well as possible, like we really put forth some effort. I'm guessing it's not a good idea to just take it to the car wash and spray a bunch of stuff down because of the connectors getting wet and, you know, potential rust or corrosion or something in the future. Well, I am not mad at all at the results from this car wash. Just put a trash bag over the air filter, tried to keep it in place, and a little light spray. You don't have to pull the trigger the whole time and use the high pressure, but did a pretty good little once over. And yeah, I'm happy with that. I think the engine compartment is good to go. gonna clean the wheels up a little bit. They're not bad. The car wash does a good job in those giant brake calipers. And I don't know, the inside tends to stay pretty clean looking because it's the color of dirt, so that's pretty handy. It's been 24 hours. I've driven it to the car wash and into town, and it appears all is still dry. So as long as we keep it off the dyno, we may not have any oil leaks. Well, transmission fluid leaks anyway. Here's a few product pro tips. Always keep gloves handy. I think these are from Harbor Freight. Keep your hands clean and stuff. It's much appreciated by everyone else in your life. I use this spray away for a ton of stuff. I'll clean the wheels, the calipers, anything aluminum, chrome, trim, bumpers, stuff like that. Under the hood, it's great. You can spray it on like your inner fenders and wipe them down. It's really good. That foaming action works on everything I've tried. Actually, it even works on glass. I bought this for my boat, but it's so good at removing the water spots. It's kind of handy to use. Quick detail spray is kind of what I treat it for paint, which obviously not on this truck, but on my daily. Got this stuff from Bumper to Bumper. It was highly recommended, and it does work excellent. If you saw the rear diff in the area, because of that transmission leak, the residual was just kind of coming back and coating everything behind it when you're driving. And that just is like a dust attractant. It's hard to get underneath there and clean it. So when I was at the car wash, I just sprayed this with the pump sprayer and then just rinsed it. Now, after driving home, I haven't touched it, and it looks pretty good, honestly. Sort of a hands-free type of degreaser. Clearly, brake cleaner is something you always keep around. And this is also from Bumper to Bumper. These quick wipes are handy, not just for your hands, but to wipe down like a greasy part or do some detail work. Maybe, honestly, like residual grease and stuff we talked about on the rear end, but maybe your power steering pump or something. That stuff just sort of collects dust. So this is a quick and easy way to clean that stuff off. I noticed when we had the truck on the lift, there was a little bit of residue here on our diff. So I cleaned it, and then I noticed a little bit more today, just barely. And I do believe it's this front seal leaking because I had to clean some grease off of the top of this fuel tank, which would have been slung from there to this area. So I'm not thrilled about that. I know those guys at Quick Performance, they are awesome, super nice to work with, and they'd probably just be like, I'll send you a seal in the mail overnight if you want it. But for now, I've pulled this, well, you'd call it a fill plug usually, but I don't want to have to call it that because I paid a little extra and got this drain with the jack puck added, and they give you this nice little fill cap here, which is pretty rad. A lot easier to get to than pumping fluid in that tiny little hole. So it allows me to just pour the fluid in that hole until it comes out of what normally is the fill hole if you don't have one of these. Wait, is that thing even cut? No. All right, let's try this again. I don't know how much it really lost. Truck's got like 4,000 or 5,000 miles on this build, so I'm gonna squirt a little in there. There's only like 8 ounces in this bottle, but I just wanna make sure we're in good shape. Don't wanna be like Cletus and run your Quick Performance rear end without the gear oil in it.
Y'all ever put gear oil on that rim when you all put it together? Well, no.
Oh, makes such beautiful noises. There it comes. All right. You know, I ended up putting the whole 8 ounces in there. So, pretty good chance it needed a few. I think that's gonna do it for the Daddy Bill truck preparation. The wheels are all clean, brake calipers, all that stuff's been gone over. All the fluids have been checked. Did change the engine oil and filter. Just, I don't know, it only had like 700 miles on it, but it's just something I'm kind of OCD about with this supercharged engine. If you want any more information about the truck, it's down below. Feels like I've done a pretty good job of cataloging this build. Anyway, we'll see you in Conroe, hopefully. Come up and say hello. Again, we've got stickers to give away, a little bit of merch, some samples that I ordered just to kind of see if it was quality stuff. Because I don't want to give away junk. I've noticed like people don't wear stuff if they don't like it. Weird. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you out there.